In this video, I'm going to share my evening routine to lose fat and get your summer body. And if you're part of the free 14-day Summer Body Success System, welcome to day number 10. Now, my evening routine begins right after dinner. After I've done the dishes, got everything put away, the first thing I like to do is get out for an evening walk with my furry homie Chiefy dog, which is getting shorter and slower as he's aging right now. He's going to be 13 pretty soon. His hips are bothering him, but still love to get out there. There's something about that evening walk after dinner. I think it helps with the digestion process, maybe even helps with the storing of fat, preventing some of that. But either way, I think there's lots and lots of health benefits, especially this time of year too. Getting out in that natural sunlight helps set your circadian rhythm, so no sunglasses or anything like that. The sun is about to set pretty soon. I think the days are getting a little bit longer here, so I got a little bit more time here, but still getting some of that natural sunlight in my eyes, I think really helps establish this great sleep-wake pattern. So we're going to get out there. I'm going to enjoy this walk right now, let him pee on some trees and ruffle up some leaves and just have a good time. We'll get back in here in a moment.
Chief, the little spry guy, spry 12-year-old right now. He sees me pull a lacrosse ball and he thinks it's playtime for him right now, but it is not. It's great to see him so spunky right now. But Chief, this is not about you, buddy. This is about me and the next stage of my evening wind down routine, which is doing some stretching, some trigger point release, either with a lacrosse ball or I got like a larger ball from Aletha Health. I think this is called the Orbit. I used to use, oh my God, I remember back in the day when I was recording some self-myofascial release videos and trigger point release videos, just self-massage type videos. I was using a bocce ball at the time. Some people have used softballs, but this works incredibly well. So I may work out the glutes. So it all, like my evening wind down routine, when it comes to the stretching or the self-massage, it all depends on how I'm feeling. I'll just gravitate more towards what needs work, what needs a little bit extra attention. So if I'm working the glutes, which often need attention, like I'll just find a trigger point and I'll just hold myself there and I just focus on my breath, just kind of relaxing into this stretch, just not stretch, but hey, Chiefy boy, you are full of spunk. But I can feel it fluttering right now. I know that muscle area of the glute is releasing. So I'll usually pick like maybe 3 different spots of the glute if I'm working that. Sometimes I need to get a little bit deeper, more accurate, so the lacrosse ball really helps. Maybe I'll grab, like I got my rumble roller back here, so I'll roll out the thighs if that needs work. I've got the massage gun. I still ached away. It's been my favorite massage gun. You guys have probably seen me review, God, at least half a dozen different massage guns over the years, but ached away has probably been the strongest, most durable one that I've had. So I always gravitate towards that. If I want to relax on my neck, this is from Aletha Health again. So that will kind of good little trigger point release therapy there, but a lot of different yoga stretches. So if I need to, even just general stretches, if I stretching my hamstring, if I want to reach out to the side here, if I want to do a little cobbler pose, pigeon is probably my favorite again, because like glutes and hips are often my tightest spots on most people here. So crossing that leg and just allowing myself to melt down into the stretch and relax into that deep stretch there. So I'll hold a lot of these stretches, these poses for good, I'd say like 3 to 5 minutes. And again, like I said, it just depends on where I'm at. I like to finish with some dead hangs. There's no set routine that I have. I just go based on what needs the work. And maybe if I'm feeling really good, it might just be like a 2-minute routine. I'm not sorry, like a 10-minute stretching routine. It's never just 2 minutes. But I just might need to do, like if it's just my hips, I might do the pigeon, I might do the frog, and I might just do a quick little self-massage with the gun there, and that's good. Or if I really want to chill and I really want to relax,
It may be 30 minutes. It may be 45 minutes. I may just do as long as I can if I got nothing going on. So it just depends on what things are like. I might even do it while like turn the TV on and watch a program while I'm stretching there. So I'm gonna give my furry homie Chief a little bit of snuggle time right now. Now that my muscles are feeling all loose and limber, really focused on my breath, grounding myself in the moment, I'm melting into those poses. It really helps relieve all the stresses from the day. And now it's time for the next phase of my wind down routine, which is doing a brain dump in my journal, as well as writing out my to-do list for tomorrow. Basically, I'm getting everything off my mind that may pop up in my head when I'm in bed. So I kind of want to work it all out now. So I'm not tossing and turning in bed thinking about what needs to get done tomorrow or worrying about what happened earlier in the day. I'm going to get it all out right now. So my mind isn't preoccupied when I get in bed, and it's just going to be focused on getting to sleep. So that's the next step in this process. Now for one of my favorite parts of the day, reading. Right now I am reading The Heart of Buddha's Teaching. Was it Thich Nhat Hanh? I hope that's how I say his name. I really got to learn how to pronounce it because he is an incredible author. Just his teachings are absolutely phenomenal. And going through this book of Buddha's teachings, I think he did a phenomenal job. So I've got my highlighter here. I am constantly highlighting through all my books. I just recently reread the Bhagavad Gita. God, I've listened to that audiobook and read that book, I'd say a total between the two, a dozen times. It's a gem. The Tao Te Ching, I really love Wayne Dyer's take on that. Change your thoughts, change your life. I'm always referencing that. Stoicism, the obstacle is the way. Stillness is the key. Ego is the enemy. Reading those kind of books. So all kind of like philosophical, personal development, self-growth kind of books. The kind of material that makes me want to continue expressing the best version of myself. Just learning to let things go and do what's in my best interest. Like, is all of them talk about, all of these books kind of talk about obstacles. Like with Buddha, it's suffering. Suffering, you need to suffer in order to lead to happiness. So it's the path to happiness through suffering. Whereas Stoicism is like the obstacle is the way to your happiness. You need that obstacle. So it's all just fascinating. Everything is about like looking within, being your true self, expressing the best version of yourself, being true to yourself in every possible way. So I freaking love reading. The books on my coffee table. So I've got books that I like. I'm going to read this all the way through to the end, but I've got books that I like to just pick up and read little snippets from. You can do that with the Bhagavad Gita. You can do it with Arate. You can do it with the Daily Stoic, Tao Te Ching. Read a verse from that. So I love having books available just to open up to any page on there and flip through it. So that's big part of my routine. And right now, I'm just going to take a little break from reading. The sun is about to set, so I'm going to capture that. It's windy out there. It's chilly out there. In the summertime, I will bring my book out there and I will read. So the best of both worlds there, just listening to the sounds around me, being grounded by my surroundings, as well as being grounded by reading. It's just so incredibly peaceful. And there's sometimes I'll have a bonfire at the same time, which is like an even better, the trio there, bonfire, sunset, reading. Just again, you probably get the gist that this is all about doing things that allow me to wind down at the end of the day, calm my mind, bring about a sense of peace. It's just amazing. Just recapturing what went on through the day, the beauty that was around me, the opportunities I took advantage of, celebrating all of those, but celebrating the moment I'm in right now. So that sunset was absolutely freaking gorgeous. They're just starting to come into view for me now. Usually it's towards the end of March, and then I think it's going to last till around early to mid-October. So I really take advantage of this time of year when I'm able to enjoy the sunsets and the sunrises, which you'll see as part of the morning routine there. I mean, I do not take these for granted at all. Again, like I find them really grounding me in the moment. Chiefy Dog's coming to settle down next to me now. My little snuggle buddy's got his bed next to me here. I miss the days where he used to be able to jump up in bed with me, snuggle with me here for a bit, but I'm just soaking up every moment with him as well. And being out there at the sunset with him, and when I have a bonfire, just having him by my side really gives me that extra feeling of just how precious life is and time is, like really wanting to soak up every priceless moment and second, because I know his time is limited right now, but we're just taking advantage of every little bit. I see him I see him soaking up the surroundings more, so I'm more in tune with him, seeing him even more in tune with his surroundings than ever before. So that's really freaking cool. So after watching that, came in, did a little bit more reading, and now I'm ready for bed. One thing I didn't mention is that while I'm stretching, even while I'm reading at times, like I like to have the Calm app on. There's different music selections in there. So there's different music for relaxation and winding down at the end of the day. So I usually have those playing, and then I come into bed here, and oftentimes I'll put on a meditation audio where it really allows me to sink into a deep sleep here. Now, this is a pretty typical routine for me, but I was just mentioning like earlier, like television, there's times where I will put the television on. I might watch PBS, or if I'm into a series, the Avatar series was one of the last ones that I just watched there. I'll play that while I'm stretching and winding down. So there's no right or wrong. Like I am not hardcore, oh my God, you've got to do all these little hacks in order to get your best night's sleep. Like I try not to, yes, watching the television can get your mind going and everything, and even the light isn't good for you, but I'm not like that obsessive about it. But I try not to scroll through my phone much, especially on social media. Anything that's going to kind of get my mind worked up, I try to avoid that kind of stuff. But if I'm watching a program or whatever that's going to kind of ground me in the moment, I think that's great. And I do enjoy, like, I'm single, but if I have the opportunity to snuggle up and watch a movie or watch a television program, I hear from other clients and subscribers here who are family people, and that's a big part of their routine. Like not just watching a program for like I want it to be something that we're actually into. Otherwise, snuggle watching the sunset, snuggle having a conversation together. It doesn't have to be television, but sometimes watching a television show is good if you're both into it there. But I would rather be, I'm a sunset outdoors kind of guy any day. I would take that over a TV program any day. But just snuggling up with a partner is fantastic. So that is my typical routine. Again, it's not like rigid, set in stone. It's a little bit flexible. But again, it really comes down to doing all the things that are going to calm me and prepare me for a great night's sleep, which is my number one priority. Getting at least 8 hours of quality sleep each and every night is my priority. I thrive 8.5. It's like my sweet spot there. So really doing everything I can to aim for that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a huge favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really, really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. But more than anything, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share what your evening routine is like. Maybe you take a hot jacuzzi bath or something like that, or anything along those lines that are calming to you. I'd love to hear all about it. Have yourself an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video.